You know, I come from a party that is like a movement. That is DCP. And I want to tell you, without fear of contradiction, we will change this nation. This weekend, we are receiving several members of parliament as from today. And I know most of Kenyans, most of our followers here and out there are eagerly awaiting the Rigathi Gachagua presidency. What I want to say is that we are reshaping this nation. And as far as I know, there are many people in government, even today, who want to join this movement. It's only that they are afraid that they will be maybe intimidated. There are governors who are afraid that there will be there are files out there hidden somewhere that will be maybe brought to, or DCI will be used to chase them. But I can tell you, watch this space. We are reshaping this nation.
Well, you mentioned something very interesting, that we are reshaping this nation, and indeed we should as Kenyans. It is the right time, it is only fair. However, something a bit controversial that people are waiting for Rigathi's presidency is an impeached person, and according to our constitution, once a person is impeached, they cannot, under any circumstance, become a president of this nation. How do you respond to that?
My party leader, Rigathi Gachagua, went through legislative, which is parliament, which is National Assembly and Senate, and they indeed impeached him. But Constitution is very clear. He must exhaust all avenues, and that's why he's in court. So until that decision, that Parliament and Senate decision is upheld by judiciary, he can contest any seat. Yeah.
I mean,
we had Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto in 2013. They were not even in Kenya. They were in a place called they were taken in a place called The Hague, yeah. And they ran, and it is the same constitution we're having today. We have not even, we are in Court of Appeal. We have not yet even reached to Supreme Court. And I tend to believe that we will not even reach there to support Uhuru's project.
So what would be the next move? Because you look at the Azimio coalition where Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka is at, and Uhuru Kenyatta, with all intents and purposes, being there as the leader of Azimio, supporting Kalonzo Musyoka, and on the other hand as well, Kalonzo Musyoka as a key principal in United Opposition as well, getting the nod. Isn't that an oxymoron? Because the person you say that is being supported by Uhuru Kenyatta, who is a project, is pretty much the same person in United Opposition and as well being supported by the principals as well. At that point then, will you not just be against supporting Uhuru's project, or how do you deal with that question when asked?
I think Uhuru Kenyatta is like any other Kenyan. He has a vote. He will vote for his preferred presidential candidate. And Uhuru is a Jubilee party leader. He has his own candidate, Matiang'i. And I don't know why people are seeing him as a person who is pushing the opposition agenda. He's not. And maybe the government, the people who are in this government, are in one way or the other tainting his image by saying that he's funding the opposition. They are even saying that he is the one financing Linda Mwananchi, Akina Sifuna, and Kalonzo Musyoka. No. If he's financing those people, Why is he not financing Matiang'i? Why didn't he finance his candidate in All Kalau? And they had a candidate who got less than 200 votes in All Kalau. I think Uhuru is, to me, Uhuru maybe is not interested in politics because
But
of
he's the chairman of
yeah,
the one
yeah.
in the party
He said he was to hand over. He was even to hand over the Jubilee party leadership. But when Sabina Chege and Kanini Kega were sent by William Ruto to snatch the party, he said, no, let me first make my house in order. So that's when he went ahead and maybe talked to Kalonzo, I'm not sure, and said that we need to revive this Azimio, hoping that he will be able to sway people to his side. But I don't think it will work at all. And I don't, you can't deny someone who wants to vote for you. But I can say without fear of contradiction, we need Uhuru's vote. But
what for?
To vote for us as a person, as an individual. He's democrat. He has a democratic right to vote for whoever he wants. We want him to vote for us
as an individual,
not as a leader of any party. But,
so you need Uhuru to vote for you just like any other Kenyan.
He has a right to vote.
Essentially, is what you're saying.
Even a madman will vote.
All right, but
so we are interested in even Ruto. If Ruto can vote for us, better for us.
Stanley. So in terms of his political sphere or movement, you're not really interested in that, is what you're saying. But that as a Kenyan who has a right to vote, you would be interested in getting his vote.
Yes.
I'm going to go back to what I asked before. For fear of, without fear of repeating myself, that all of this seems to be a couple of people playing Monopoly with Kenya. That people are rolling the die, casting the dice, and then hoping it will land on property that you can pay for. And then if you need to then pass a certain place and you'll pass go, you collect 200, nobody will tell you to go to jail. It just seems as though people are divvying up the spoils without realizing that the people of the country, 55 million, and maybe remove a few for the people who are playing this game, without realizing that people are actually looking for an opportunity to be part of progression of a country from one place to another. That they couldn't be bothered if it was who it was, so long as the person was doing something right. How do you dissuade people from imagining that you are only there for political expediency or personal expediency? How do you dissuade people from doing that? What would you do? Because I'm telling you now that there is an alarming percentage of mistrust towards distrust by the Kenyan people. Not just in the current administration, but in people who've been in the political space for a very long period of time. And Kenyans are saying, for goodness sake, for once, can we just get things right? How do you dissuade people from imagining right now that those who are moving, these many numbers that we are seeing this morning, those who are moving, those who are coming out, the mass exodus that we've been promised, that people are not just doing it for themselves?
You know, as a party, we have formed a team that will vet those people who are coming. We are not interested in having so many members of parliament who are tainted. That's why we formed a team. I've not heard of any other party, even there before, forming a team to vet people